So at the time of recording this, PlayStation Network has been down for about 15 hours, which is absolutely insane. And everybody's losing their minds. They're thinking like, hey, is this another 2011 circumstance? If you don't know what happened in 2011, we'll talk about that in just a second. But 15 hours down, and we've barely heard a single word from PlayStation. The only thing we've really got from PlayStation is Ask PlayStation on their social medias, like Twitter or X or whatever, which is just like, we are aware that some users might be currently experiencing issues with PSN. For more details, check out status.playstation.com. But if you go to status.playstation.com, I mean, you're not getting any other information besides it just saying some services are experiencing issues, and it shows like red dots for everything. So this is for the PlayStation Store. This is for the PlayStation Video, gaming and social, account management. So everything is just having issues since about, I guess, 7 p.m. Last night. I think I'm looking at that in Eastern time. I think it's going to show it in my local time. So 7 p.m. This, again, I'm recording this at about 10 a.m. It's been about 15 and a half hours, give or take. And so the question is, what's going on? Why is Sony not saying anything? How on earth is PlayStation Network down for like 15 hours? And all we get is just, we're aware of the situation. And that's kind of what's making people nervous, is that, you know, people are starting to say, okay, listen, did Sony get hacked again? Like, why is the network down? Why are we hearing nothing? One thing I'll say is that their communication needs to be way better, because their communication is just not good. But, you know, Sony, they do a lot of good things right. They also do a lot of things wrong. Their customer service absolutely sucks. They really need to get, you know, that under control, and their communication is not great either. So it's just something we're not really hearing of. Now, what happened in 2011, just to kind of give you guys a refresher. By the way, if you do enjoy this kind of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. We talk about games, gaming news, things like this. You know, first impressions, reviews, everything like that, live streams. It's a good time. And if you're into Nintendo, check out the Nintendo channel, link in the description below. That's a really good time as well. I'm a Nintendo nerd. Anyways, let's get into this. So 2011, PlayStation Network got hacked, right? And they had an outage that lasted quite some time. I think it was like 23 days. So the attack began April 17th and then April 19th, 2011, which forced Sony to deactivate the PlayStation Network servers on the 20th. And then the outage lasted a total of 23 days, which is like a month practically, which is absolutely insane. The extent of that breach, I'm just reading it off of Wikipedia because obviously I don't remember all the details. Personal details from approximately 77 million accounts were compromised and prevented users from access, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Portable consoles from accessing the service. Credit card data was encrypted, but Sony did admit that other user information was not encrypted at the time of intrusion. So hopefully, nothing like that's going to happen again. Nearly a week after the outage, Sony confirmed that it could not rule out the possibility that personally identifiable information such as the PlayStation Network account username, password, home address, and email address have been compromised. I mean, it was bad. It was so bad. If you were around for that time, I remember it very well. Thankfully, I was more an Xbox 360 kind of main console guy at the time, so it didn't affect me too much. I did switch to PS3 back and forth a couple times. I can't remember if I was on PS3 during this time, but I'm pretty sure I was on 360 during this time. In 2012, Wikipedia also says that The Guardian wrote, the attack, which may have leaked credit card details for millions of users, has never been traced to any group, although Sony suggests not long afterwards that Anonymous might have been involved, since it has given no further details about who it suspects of carrying out the attack. No data from the attack has ever been posted publicly. So we literally know nothing about the 2011 attack, and we know some stuff, but we don't know anything about like its source. We don't know who did it. We know pretty much nothing about it. And again, there's a whole like timeline. You can read, if you want to read the whole thing, I'll link the Wikipedia page down in the description below. You guys can read the whole thing. I'm not going to read you the entire thing, but I just kind of refreshing you in some of the highlights, because again, people are trying to figure out, is this what's happening again? Is PlayStation getting hacked? I mean, 15 hours is a very long time for PlayStation Network to be down. And so, again, it's a little concerning, especially given the history. You would think Sony has, hopefully PlayStation has better, encryption and better security and different things like that, that if for some reason it did get hacked, it would be, it'd be not as bad, not as extensive. And hopefully that, it wouldn't even be possible for them to get hacked, because they would have the right kind of security, in place. But I don't know. I mean, 15 hours is a long time, and we don't know nothing as of right now. I'll try to leave a pinned comment or something. I'll try to update a pinned comment. I don't think I'm going to make a new video unless this kind of snowballs into something bigger. I don't think I'm going to make another video on it, but I'll try to leave a pinned comment, just kind of letting you guys know, if we get any other information. If you don't see anything, then it's probably because we don't have any additional information. There's a chance I probably just forgot to update the pinned comment, but I'll try to make sure to do that, just for your guys' information, I guess, for lack of a better word. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Not to speculate too hard, but what do you think is going on here? Do you think there's a possibility that Sony did get hacked again? Or I don't know, man. 15 hours? I don't know. I mean, it could be anything, really. It's hard. We don't want to just speculate and say, oh yeah, they got hacked. Everybody's kind of saying that. And I'm not trying to be clickbaity with that kind of, topic, but it is a genuine question. It's like, is that what's happening? It's a concern, because again, with the 2011 thing, that was pretty massive. And again, with the outage being 23 days, and apparently the outcome, I'm reading here also, it cost $171 million for Sony. Like, it cost them $171 million with what happened in 2011. So that wasn't good. And hopefully Sony, this isn't happening to them again. Hopefully. But again, I'll try to leave a pinned comment down in the comment section below, excuse me. And I'll also leave the Wikipedia for 2011 if you want to read about that, if you don't know much about that. And then, of course, a PlayStation status link. I'll link that down in the description below as well for you guys, so you can check the status and see, what's happening. Apparently, it's not for all users, though. I will say that. Some people were saying it's not all users, but from what I've seen, I can't find many people, or any people that I know personally, anyways, that are not having issues. So if you are on PlayStation Network right now, let us know in the comments, because I would like to know how many people are actually on, because it seems like no one's on, and yet it says it's not affecting everybody. So I don't know. Let me know. And again, if you enjoy this kind of content, stick around for more. And hopefully this is not a hack, because that would be very, very bad. Hopefully it's just some like server thing that, I don't know, something happened. Someone hit the wrong button or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Another one. Until then, game on. Catch you guys later.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, you're lost. See you later!